So go ahead and just row, and I'm just gonna film you rowing. Okay, so you're doing much better at the rowing stroke, so that's good, because obviously we would want to see your hard work pay off. Right now, things that you can work on immediately is getting a better sense of your course down the river. So we call it your course. It just means if you're going in a straight line or not. So right now you're making like a beeline for the buoys. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose, but just kind of like getting a better idea of when you're parallel to the shoreline, when you're not. And that's gonna, I think, make just rowing more enjoyable for you, because you're not always gonna have to make little adjustments and contend with the buoys like you are right now. So that's not really a technical thing, that's more of like a maneuvering thing. Now, one of the key mistakes you were making when I first started coaching you was that you were pulling with your arms too soon. And so this is really, really common for new rowers. And it's basically just trying to get the oar moving by pulling with the biceps, pulling against the handle with the bicep, when you actually should be pushing with your legs. So the stroke that you just took is a good example of a more accurate stroke. So right here we see that your handles are almost, I'm going to use the word dormant. So your legs are the reason that your oars are moving back towards your body at the beginning of the stroke. So starting right here at the catch, you see your handles gliding back with your seat at the same speed as your seat, and that's what we're hoping for. So we're not interested in the handles starting to like speed up faster than the seat, because then that's an indicator that you're pulling with your biceps more than you should be. At the end of your stroke, at the finish right there, we see that you have a little bit of lack of balance. And some of that is because the finish is a hard place to stabilize, but some of it is also just the nature of how you're taking your oars out of the water. There's a lot of water building up on your oars, and so that's of course going to make it harder to get the oar out. When you don't have as much water on your oar, then your oar comes out of the water cleaner. I'm going to tell you a correction. So take a good look over your shoulder to see where the big barge is, and then I recommend just passing it, staying on the side of it that you are. But you don't need to make a massive change where your trajectory is, just a little bit. The other thing that we worked on today is backing. So, I'm not going to film you backing, but multiple ways to back and having you slow down when you back. Working on your stroke in the future, we're going to work on blade work, so having your oar come out of the water cleaner. And then we're also going to work on stability. So stabilizing the boat with your core muscles, and working on that, those small intricate muscles, their endurance, so that you don't feel as shaky just by stabilizing with them. All right, now go ahead and correct your course. So look over your shoulder. Now look at the buoy line. Yeah,